Hello, and welcome to our Final Fantasy X HD Platinum walkthrough. We're now in Macalania Woods. Here's Lucille and Elma.
Lady Yuna, it is good to see you.
I am using a different microphone than usual, and I edited this in a different software than usual, because Sony Vegas wouldn't open it. This file was 14 gigabytes at 50 minutes long before I edited it, so I had to use Final Cut Pro. That's okay. Hopefully you won't notice the difference. You might notice the difference in the microphone. Hopefully you won't. But that's it. Here we go. So they're saying us be careful, please be careful. They're actually blocking our way here. We can't go this way. And we will never be able to go this way. Just want to demonstrate that.
This road leads to Bethel. You should hurry to the temple in Macalania.
We will get to Bethel eventually, but it's a one-off thing. We'll never be able to go back there. So, something to be aware of. Just head on up this tree branch if you want to make way to Macalania Woods. Plenty of enemies here. There's a chest behind that tree trunk there with a sleepy kite Sith. And guess what that does? So here we go. Basic enemies, a bee, a lizard, and a hard thing. So don't worry about these. You know how to beat these guys by now. Something to note. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, Lulu can overkill those bees just by casting Blizzard. It doesn't even have to be Blizzaga. They're extremely weak to ice. Steal a bunch of stuff as usual. I don't think I mentioned it before, but Riku does have a... Well, there is a trophy, I should say, for stealing 200 times with Riku. So keep on top of stealing, you'll get it in no time. There's only a bronze trophy, you'll get it no problem. Obviously, if you're playing on PS2, you don't have to worry about that. So there we go, kill everything off, whatever. That was at 200 times speed, just to get it out of the way. So like I said, this was a long video. Brotherhood is useless here, unfortunately. A lot of enemies have defense against water. That's why Titus did so little damage in the last fight. So I've equipped a Baroque sword, and now I'm going to find it here in the menu, and I'm going to customize it to make it a little bit more useful. And you'll notice something that I don't think we noticed before while customizing weapons. I'll point it out when we get there. If you hit R2, you can go through the list a little bit quicker. I didn't realize quite how much equipment I had. Here we go. My Baroque sword just got strength plus 5%. So I'm going to go ahead and add strength plus 3% on top of that. And then, because I wasn't sure what else to put in the third slot, I went with initiative. Increases your chances of preemptive strike, why not? But it also changed the name of the sword. So now it's a vigilante sword. Something to take note of. I think it changes the appearance as well. So there's Aguado. He's just saying, hurry up, hurry up, go to Macalania Temple, we are. So we will, don't worry. But in this chest we can get 2,000 gil, and here's another fight. So that's Xiphos. If you remember Click, the first real boss of the game, it's pretty much the same as him. It has slightly more health than he did. But we can cast slow now. I do recommend as soon as you get slow, if you come across an enemy that looks dangerous, hit him with slow. It just... Most enemies have no defense against it. It drastically reduces the amount of turns they get. Makes things much easier. So you can see Blizzard, easy overkill on that guy. Xiphos, I believe, has 1700 health, something like that. We'll see in a second, I'm sure. You want to use Lulu to overkill him. There you go. Overkill, cool. Use fire. I think he has some elemental defense. I'm not sure what it is off the top of my head. I paused here for some reason, but now we're going back up. So here we go, on to the next area. Macalania Woods is very linear. The only way you'll get lost is if you get into a battle and forget which way you're going. But obviously you've got the red arrow on the map to help you out. I was a bit obsessed with that butterfly. There is a minigame revolving around butterflies in this forest. We'll get to it when we get to it. There's a chimera. These are the hardest enemies here. I definitely recommend you hit them with slow. You can inflict silence and darkness with Waka, but silence can be useful, I suppose. For the most part, hit them with slow and then just wipe them out quick as you can. If your party is low level, these guys can be very dangerous. If your party is as over leveled as mine, you'll be fine. Oh, and obviously use Lancet on them, and you can get Aqua Breath, a new overdrive for Kimahri, a new Ronsu Rage. We're not going to be using it right now, obviously, because they either absorb water or they take half damage from it. By the way, it's not worth hitting them with it. They have no particular elemental weakness, but as usual, Lulu just does so much damage that that's how you overkill. So, moving on. Another treasure chest behind a branch with some Phoenix Downs. That's nice. Now I'm just going to do some Sphere Grid since I've saved up a few levels. Might as well. So, takes Orin in here. We get some more health. Some speed. Agility, rather. Yeah. Some of Didasan again. Agility and MP and evasion, I think. Agility plus 4, that's pretty good. So moving Lulu on up into a little side path here. Get some health and defense and so on. Accuracy. Yeah. Okay. So with this HP sphere that we're going to fill in, Kimahri has finished his area of the sphere grid, which is great. So I had to look around here because this is where I had to finally make my decision where to take him. And ultimately I decided to go with Waka. So down there is Riku. The second thief, not that useful. But if I take him down Orin's path, he'll get more strength. If I take him down Waka's path, he'll get more accuracy. He's already got decent strength. He's stronger than Waka is. So I went with Waka. But we'll see as the video goes on. So a bit more strength, and we also get spare change for Riku. I think you use that, you get more gil at the end of the fight. But also, it might be how you throw gil in this. I can't remember. I've never really used it. There we go, some MP, some HP, and some magic for Yuna. And that's everybody, I think. Oh, there's Protect. We've almost got Protect. Oh no, Waka, of course. So Waka learned Drain last time. We'll probably never cast it ever, but he knows it anyway. That's good. Ooh. Maybe in a pinch it might save his life, but I'm not gonna worry about it. So I'll just use Yuna in the menus to heal everybody up and move on to the next area. Well, nearly. Here comes Bartello, all in a tizzy.
Have you seen Donna?
No.
Donna? Can't say I have.
Why would I want to? She's
What's up? We got separated on the way here. Damn it all! I've got to find her.
Calm down.
But if anything happens to her,
Running around in a panic is not going to help.
So it seems like Donna
You have to keep cool
has been kidnapped,
and search.
just like the other summoners.
what?
Oh no.
Guard your emotions, then guard your summoner.
Which means the people kidnapping summoners, who by now we know is the Al Bhed, they were behind the attack on
Shall we search?
the Shoepuff anyway.
No, I've taken up enough of your time.
Well, they must be around here again,
Thank you, Sir
those dirty bastards. So we better keep an eye out as we travel. So Orin calmed down Bartello, who declined help because
What's up?
he's made of meat.
Oh,
And he ran away.
I just wanted to wish him good luck.
The man is a steamed ham. There's another battle. And moving on. We're moving on up now. Here's another fight. This is the last one I'm going to show. That's every enemy here and then. With these water guys. Blue elements. So obviously hit them with thunder. Easy kills. They can use water. Does about 800 damage to most people. A little bit less to Lulu because we're magic defense. Does about 500 to Lulu, I think. So they're quite dangerous. Even at my point, they could kill some of my characters in 2 hits. But we just bring everyone in, use them all, get the AP, and then when we're ready, we'll bring Lulu back in and overkill them. Couldn't be simpler. And again, I apologize if the microphone is dodgy. My good microphone is upstairs, and I couldn't be arsed walking up to get it. So I'm using this microphone, which I found in my sitting room. But anyway. Here's Birdman. Okay, so basically this guy is going to introduce us to a mini-game
A butterfly with rainbow
where we have to touch butterflies.
will lead the way to secret things.
See the butterfly there? Keeps going blue, green, red, blue, green, red, whatever. Maybe just blue and green, actually. Yeah, just blue and green. Strange! I thought it was blue, green. Anyway, bump into that butterfly. Bump into that butterfly, and a battle, well, not battle, a mini-game starts. So run along the path, touch the blue butterflies, avoid the red butterflies. If you touch a red butterfly, you'll be attacked by fiends. This early one is very easy because you get a lot of time. Later versions of this minigame are quite difficult. But the prizes get better as you go along as well. So touch the butterflies, blue butterflies only. See, that guy was hard to touch, but whatever. If you do touch a red butterfly, you do get attacked by fiends. The fiends are slightly stronger than usual ones. They do the same damage, but they have double defense, and they take half damage from all your attacks. Take a bit longer to kill. And obviously you lose a second from bumping into the red butterfly. There we go, we got an MP sphere, easily enough. So, back to the sphere grid! I can quite handily give this to Lulu. For an extra 40 MP for her. And obviously we'll just do some sphere gridding now as well. So move her back down. Get some magic defense. Move unit along, learn protect. Handy for some boss fights. Halves the amount of physical damage you take. A bit more defense for Tidus. We move Riku on. Get her some agility. She's already probably the fastest character in the game. That can only help. Power and evasion. Both increased by 1. It's hardly worth it. But so be it. So yeah, I've decided we're moving Kamarian towards Waka's path, so there won't be anything interesting now. He's just treading over old ground. There's Threaten. Very helpful for the 4 bosses away, but a boss that's coming up soon enough. You see, we're backtracking now to where we touched that butterfly. Because it brought us slightly off of our path, but that's okay. I'm losing my voice here. I'm not used to talking. But I've had to talk a lot this week. Because I've been recording videos for work as well. So. Well, maybe the mic quality will be so bad you can't pick up my ragged voice. It'll be alright. Yeah, so this area has more butterflies. You can see the butterfly down there. We'll get to him eventually. I can't remember what the prize is, but I will learn as you learn, and that'll be fine. Sound dropped out there a bit. I think it might be due to the length of the video, unfortunately. The video is, well, at the moment it's 31 minutes, which is long. But you know, I dread rendering this now. It's my own fault. I recorded 50 minutes. I should have taken a break halfway through. Split the videos. But anyway, behind that branch is a remedy. They like doing that, don't they? I got a bit paranoid here because I thought for sure there'd be something behind this one. There isn't. You're safe. I thought you might be able to walk on that upper branch as well, but you can't. Nothing behind that tree, so we'll just follow our path. So touch the butterfly. Run back the way we came. Look for the blue ones. There's one. I think usually you have to touch 7 blue butterflies. And then the chest appears. But the screen flashes when the chest appears. So you know when you're done. Nothing behind that tree. Don't worry about red butterflies. Bumping into him, but sometimes it's hard to judge where they are exactly. So keep going. There's one more, and so that's it. With 8 seconds left on the clock, and that's after bumping into a red butterfly. So you can see it's quite an easy one, that one. We get an ether. Nothing amazing, but it was easily gotten, so why complain? So just retrace your steps again. Alright, next area. Bud. Gonna get it. Ah, here we go. Okay, so there's a Waka. But I'm going to save first. There's now a bit primer to your right on the ground. I will get it in the next video because I went straight to the boss. But now, don't buy anything here. I bought the Force Knuckles for Riku because I'm forgetful. Don't buy anything just yet, okay? You do want to get those for Riku because, well, maybe something dropped for you, but for me, all I have is her basic Knuckles and they're useless. So, her Claw, it's got no abilities. So I bought that and equipped it.
Too expensive, you think?
If the ads are too pricey here, he'll actually cut his prices by 25%. Okay. So I could have bought it then for cheaper. You see, all the prices have gone down. The prices will stay down for the next few times we meet him though. So don't worry if you don't have the cash now, you can buy something in a moment. The Albi Primer is actually on the path there where I walked. I didn't pick it up because I forgot it was there. But I get it before we leave the woods in the next video.
Wait. It is here. Somewhere.
What's here?
So Orin's
something you should see.
Memory kicks in and he reverts to his old life as a lumberjack, and that's fine.
It won't take long.
But actually the next video in this series will not be progressive but regressive because we're going to be retracing our steps to pick up some items. It's an optional video. You don't have to watch it. I won't be picking up the Albi Primer in that one. It'll be the one after that. But that's okay. Again, it'll be before we leave the woods proper anyway, so don't worry about it. You'll see where it is before we move on. So, there is a boss coming up, so I'll just move through the sphere grid a little bit. Make sure I'm prepared. I'm threatened. Useless for this boss, but no matter. Move on, get some evasion. Obviously, because we're retracing steps, we can move 4 at a time. So, Gamari will get to Waka's area pretty quickly. So yeah, that's where we want to be. Whoop. So we can move as far as that defense sphere now, which is pretty good. Bing! There we go. Move Tita-san, there's nothing there. Move Riku on, get some strength. And obviously there's a branch up to the top right there where we're going to be going next. And Waka. Strength and defense. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I'm getting Facebook messaged, so I'm going to have to close my browser. Oops. So that's fine. Now, make sure You don't have any elemental equipment. No lightning touch, no fire touch, no nothing. This is the next boss. He's element based and a little bit strange. I'm going to put the switch hitter back on for Waka. Never should have taken it off. And now. I'll put Riku into our main group because she's useful here, and Tidus for the sake of haste. So there we go. Now
This place.
this boss coming up, unfortunately, because I'm using Vegas, because I'm not using Vegas, I'm using Final Cut.
It absorbs and
I
preserves people's memories.
didn't add the text over his battle, you know, his details, but he has 12,000 H points, 12,000 hit points.
Fiends
I believe
are
you need
also
to do,
attracted to these places.
I don't know, 3,000 damage or so to overkill him. You'll do that, no problem. Actually, it's probably less, 2,000 or so to overkill him. Maybe 1,600. I'll put it in the description. But anyway, this is Spheromorph. Attack him with a physical attack. He will counter with a magic attack. That magic attack sets his weakness, not his strength. So basically, he will absorb everything but water because he cast thunder. So I'm going to hit him with water just to demonstrate that is his weakness. 2,500 damage. That will overkill him. So my Lulu can overkill him. Feel free to use Veil for his overdrive to overkill him. That was my intention. I didn't do it. So now I'm going to physical attack him again. See what he's going to use. Thunder. Funnily enough, I think he's stuck with thunder through this whole fight, even after his elemental changes. But I'm going to do a mix now. I'm going to hit him with a water item. So 2 dragon scales will create a flash flood. Possibly I could use fish scales too, I'm not sure. But anyway, this will do 1,000 damage 6 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now he's taken about 9,000 damage. So I was thinking, I miscast. I said 8,000 here in my head. So I didn't actually end up bringing Yuna into this fight. I wanted to overdrive him, but I didn't count the damage properly. So make sure you keep track of the damage. As a result, my Yuna got no AP from this fight, but it's not a big deal. So, you know. Oh, he's actually switched to ice now, so that's cool. So make sure everybody gets to go. See, with the damage oriented there, he's actually very nearly dead. A couple of physical attacks going to finish him off. Since he's on Blizzard, I will use Fire. Anything else, he'll absorb it, and that overkills him. You know, he can be dangerous. In terms of difficulty, I consider him tricky. His counterattacks can never kill you, but when it's his own turn, he can use something called Press, which hits the whole party for a lot of damage. So be careful around Spheromorph. Anyway, he's beaten. And we get a sphere. Now, that's the first eject sphere. There are 8 of them, I think. Is that right? Maybe not. Maybe there's 7. 6?
Whoa, this is old.
There's a bunch of eject spheres in here. There's also an orange sphere and a Braska sphere.
Left it here 10 years
All but
ago.
the Braska sphere are now behind us. They've appeared. Now that we've got that. So in the next video we're going to go back and get them. That's optional. If you get them, there's a trophy involved. And they also give you Orin's other overdrive moves.
What are you
Which, I
taking?
mean, you don't need, but nice to get.
You said it was going to be a long
They also
trip.
give you a lot of backstory.
We'll be seeing a lot of
They show you
things, right?
the journey that
So I thought I'd record it all in this.
Orin and
to show
Braska
to my
and
wife and kid,
Jack
you know.
took. It's
This
nice.
is no pleasure cruise.
He's nice, you know.
Hey, Braska. Ain't this supposed to be a grand occasion? We're the cheering fans, the crying women. This is it.
You also get to listen to Jack's theme, which is very nice.
If you say so.
Actually, I don't know if
Well,
that's
it better be
Jack's
a
theme.
lot more colorful when
Might be
we come
Braska's theme.
back.
It's a good piece of
Parade
music
for
though.
Braska, vanquisher of sin. We should go. Day will break soon.
It gives you a lot more backstory on Jecht himself. Humanizes him quite a bit. Obviously, it's strange to get a human perspective
Could you stand
on
closer to him?
who is now Sin, but it's nice. He's a cool guy. A lot cooler than Tidus gives him credit for.
Good. That
You also
should do
see
it.
a young Orin, who is a total dork, which I think is cool
What's
as well.
the matter? Afraid I might bite.
Jacked.
He's too straight-laced, you know?
Braska, you should take one too. It'll make a great gift for little Yuna. I suppose.
Lord Braska, we shouldn't be wasting our time like this.
What's the
I love the writing on the sign for Lake Macalania. One, that it's in English, and two, it's in such stylish script. I like that.
Orin?
I think this is the longest Jecht sphere.
What's the point? He wasn't on some pleasure cruise.
I think there's more.
Hey, if you're sitting there watching this, it means you're stuck in Spira like me. You might not know when you'll get back home, but you better not be crying. Although I guess I'd understand. But you know what? There's a time when you have to stop crying and move on.
This is some heartfelt stuff,
You'll
man.
be fine. Remember, you're my son. And, well,
Just say it,
no
Jack.
things.
But anyway. So yeah. The next video is optional because it's just collecting the spheres. It doesn't take too long though. I recommend you do it.
I believe in you. Be good.
Because if you don't do it now, it's going to be very hard to do it later. Basically, after we do the next temple, there's no going back until way later in the game.
But it was
And by
too-
then, there will be super bosses guarding some of the Jecht spheres.
Jacked.
And I say super bosses, I mean super bosses. They will destroy you if you're not prepared.
His fate?
So,
Jacked he.
getting them now
He was
is
always
easier.
talking about going
We'll be
home
beating those
to
bosses
Xanarkand.
anyway.
That's why he
But
took
getting
all
them now
those
is easier.
pictures. To show them to you when he returned. But as he journeyed with us and came to understand Spira and Braska's resolve, it happened
I
gradually.
think this is Jecht's theme that's playing
But
now,
Jecht
actually.
changed.
Bow, 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 meow.
He decided he would join Braska in his fight against sin.
So then,
This is what plays when you're
He gave
walking
up going
to
home?
That
walking to
was his
the
decision.
stadium at the start of the
I
game.
guess I
Tidus.
understood.
Maybe
My
it's
old man,
Tidus' team.
He
I
knew
don't
there
know, I
was
think
no
it's
way
Jecht's.
back home.
Oh,
to
someone let me know in the
He
comments. You
wanted
guys
to
are
go
smarter than I am.
home, but he knew he couldn't. He couldn't go on until he accepted it. Besides, even if he had found a way back,
Ooh, my
I
feet.
don't think he would have
Ooh.
left his friends behind before their journey was complete.
All right, let's go, guys.
Maybe I had to start accepting my own fate.
So there we go, Jecht spheres. So there's Orin's second overdrive right off the bat. You only need one of them. Shooting star. If you use it, it has a chance to completely eject an enemy from a fight. Like just fires them off into the air. They're gone. I don't recommend it, to be honest. You get no AP that way. It's like petrifying an enemy. But anyway. This brings Kimari close enough. There we go. And now some HP for Tidus. That spell there, I'm gonna check it out in the next video, I think, but it's Sloga. It's good to have Sloga. I think it casts slow on every enemy.
Yeah?
Here we go, this is a beautiful moment.
Jacked
Beautiful moment.
loved you.
Oh!
Oh, come on, please.
Oh,
He just didn't
please.
know how to express it, he said.
Orin's a good guy,
Enough
you know.
about my old man, okay?
Good guy.
I just thought you should know.
Yeah, okay. Thanks.
Titus, you're so whiny. Okay. Now, this video is over. So, tune in next time. We're going to do some stuff, which I've already gone over. And if you don't want to do it, just wait for the video after. Head back to the save point anyway. Don't leave without the Albed Primer, whatever you do.